Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. I don't know what to say. I'm still, a lot of you guys caught my earlier video. I think most of you guys know what has happened. Elon Musk and his tweet have devastated Bitcoin and crypto market overall. So tonight, let's discuss, is Elon Musk really bad for crypto? Is it bad for Bitcoin? A lot of people looked up to him. I did too. Now it makes me wonder whether or not we were rooting for the right guy, or I should say the wrong guy. And I guess let's just take a look at what has happened, what transpired. Let's talk about the FUD that he's believing and what we should do about it. What I think more importantly, what should we do about what has happened, what transpired, right? So, thanks for tuning in. As always, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. 2 streams every day, 11:30, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All right, guys, let's do this. The chat is there's a lot of people in chat, a lot of people livid about what's happened. Yeah. I still can't get my mind wrapped around it. I still think Elon is... I think his Twitter was hacked. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. All right, Bitcoin has stabilized right around a little bit above 50,000, but you can see that Bitcoin had a little bit of weakness earlier today because stock market showed a lot of weakness due to fears of inflation, and then boom, okay, that's when the tweet came out, and then boom, that's when the whales decided to liquidate all the longs again. And Bitcoin dropped to about 45,000 before coming back up. Now it's just kind of hovering around the 50,500 mark. It's volatile. Bitcoin is like jumping few thousand points. That's because the order books on the Coinbase Pro is like all over the place. Service is down, Coinbase is down, Gemini's down, everything's down. Everything's just like going nuts right now. All right, it's really hard to comprehend what has happened. Now, in case you've been living under a rock, you don't know what started this. Is this Elon all of a sudden in the middle of the day or nighttime, I should say, he tweets out Tesla and Bitcoin, and since then he has not tweeted anything else out. Like, he has not responded to this. There has been no other tweet. So I'm still hoping that this is just a hack, that someone hacked his account or someone decided to post this up, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that just a day ago he puts up a poll about Tesla accepting Doge because Tesla already accepts Bitcoin as a payment. Now he comes out with this. So basically he comes out and says Tesla has suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin. They are concerned about use of fossil fuels such as coal. And then, he's saying cryptocurrency overall is good, but he cannot support it due to the cost to the environment. And then he goes on and says he will not sell any Bitcoin, but will intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transits to a sustainable energy or green energy. And in the meantime, they're going to be looking at other cryptocurrencies. So Doge fans think that somehow Tesla's just going to switch all to Doge. That's not happening. But there's so many things that's wrong with this. There's so many things that's wrong. Like, number one is, and I said this earlier, there's just not a whole lot of bad things to say about Bitcoin these days. There really isn't. All the naysayers, they've been destroyed one after another. The ones that call Bitcoin a Ponzi, a scam, a fraud, or whatever, they have all done a 180. Every single one. Even Kevin O'Leary and Mark Cuban and everyone else that were really, really, really against Bitcoin. Even Jamie Dimon. All these guys have turned, did a 180, and there's really nothing to say. Bitcoin above 50,000, what else can you say? It's broken highs, right? There's company that's buying it. There's companies that's putting it into the reserve currency. I mean, there's really nothing to say. So the new narrative, I don't know who started it, basically said, well, Bitcoin is bad for the environment. It's bad, bad, bad. Mining is bad. So like, this is the only thing I could say. Although most Bitcoin miners and farms, they get their electricity from renewable energy already, like hydro. Hydropower is a big thing. In China, everywhere, hydropower is a big thing, especially during rainy seasons. There's just, you could, use hydropower. Basically, it's just free energy that's powering Bitcoin mining, but there's a lot more to than that. So, Bitcoin mining is already using sustainable energy and green energy. So this whole thing, the concept about coal and how much energy it takes and all this stuff is nonsense. And here's the funny thing. Look at this tweet. Jack Dorsey tweeted this out, like a few weeks ago. He said Bitcoin incentivizes renewable energy. Okay, and there's a whole article about it. And look at it. Elon even responded saying true. So Elon even agrees with Jack that Bitcoin incentivizes renewable energy, green energy, but somehow he does a 180 on this. So again, it makes one think if he's really behind this. A lot of people I've talked to this afternoon said that Elon is forced, that the board is forcing him because Tesla stock has been horrendous. Ever since Tesla bought Bitcoin, they've been suppressed. It's obvious that all Bitcoin-related companies have been suppressed, Tesla included. So some are saying, well, this is, the board telling Elon, hey, we can't take any more Bitcoin. We're taking too much slack. You need to stop. Here's the thing. If that was really the case, Tesla should make the official announcement, okay? It should be some official thing from Tesla. It should not be Elon making a statement on behalf of Tesla through a stupid tweet like this. It doesn't make sense. And, Elon's already in trouble with the SEC for market manipulation. What do you think the SEC is going to look at this? They're going to look at this and say, well, this is definitely manipulation, because this is not just him talking about an asset that he doesn't own. Tesla owns $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. So this is definitely some sort of market manipulation, right? And this is not an official way to get company decisions out. It just doesn't make any sense on so many levels. So I don't even know what to say. I'm an Elon fan. But after this, I can't really say I support him anymore. He's just going, I thought he's a man of principle, a man of, outside thinker. Okay, he wouldn't succumb to external pressure, but it seems like that's not the case. Not the case, and a lot of people is pointing out to the SNL skit. I've heard there's people on SNL that refuse to do skits with Elon because of his views. I didn't know that until recently. And I'm sure a lot of them got into his ear, maybe. And you know what? The whole thing was just bad. SNL was bad. It was bad to Dogecoin. And now it seems like that made this decision also really bad too. So overall, it's just all bad. It's just all bad. I guess there is one good thing, but I'm going to get to that a little bit. Now, Anthony Pompliano and Michael Saylor, of course, both replied. First of all, look at Michael Saylor. Ironic, because no incremental energy is used in a Bitcoin transaction. The energy is used to secure the crypto asset network, and the net impact on fossil fuel consumption over time would be negative, all things considered. Okay, and then Pomp says, Elon, you realize 75% miners use renewable energy, right? This energy story had been debunked over and over again, and Pomp said, you know what, enough of this. He's going to be on Squawk Box tomorrow, right in the morning, bright and early, 6:50 a.m. to explain why Bitcoin is good for the environment. Time to put an end to this nonsense. Okay, so that's the whole story right now. Okay, that's the whole story. Now this covers up even a I guess even a bigger story. No, it's not a bigger story, but this covers up another story. But right now, you can see that Bitcoin. I've been just eyeing this in a, you could see this. There's just like some crazy volatility going on, up and down, up and down. Can Bitcoin hold 50,000? Is it gonna come back down? You know what? The Bitcoin bears are trying. They're trying, including the whales that did this. Right? If you look at futures or liquidations, whole bunch got liquidated again. Okay, it was not by accident. So here for Bitcoin, another 363 million liquidated. In terms of Ethereum, you have 150 million. Not as bad as previous times, but still, the whales decided to take advantage. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Elon. I really don't know. And here's the thing. This is not going to help Tesla. I'll guarantee you tomorrow when the market opens, Tesla's go dump. Tesla's go dump hard. Because it doesn't make him look good. His judgment is clouded now. He's the one that probably went out on a limb, convinced the board, hey, we're going to get into Bitcoin, convinced them, hey, we're going to accept it as a payment. And Wall Street had to just kind of accept it. And now he's doing backtrack, and not like a year later, not 5 years later, just 3 months afterwards. And he just opened up Bitcoin payments like not too long ago. So this also puts his decision making in question. I'm pretty sure Tesla is go dump tomorrow too. So it's not good for anyone. It's not good for Tesla. It's not good for Bitcoin. I don't know. I still don't get it. I still don't get it. If this was really a thing, Tesla itself as a company should have put out this statement. Okay, not from a tweet from Elon. So I'm still hoping that this is someone that hacked his account and did this. But people said if you go on Tesla's website, they already took it off. So I mean, I guess it's not a hack. It is true, but he has not responded to this. Again, I don't know. Okay, and there was like a big story before this, but this kind of supersedes everything. Okay, remember Shiba and all these other dog meme coins, right? They have all been rug pulled by none other than Vitalik. Vitalik Buterin, all these meme coins like Shiba Inu and stuff like that. The founders decided to do something silly, and they thought that Vitalik would never do this, and that is they decided to send 50% of the tokens to Vitalik. And they thought that Vitalik would not pay attention and just basically, leave it. But Vitalik's like, no, enough of this. This is stupid. So he decided to withdraw all those gifted Shiba and others and decided to donate to charity. So that's why, Shiba Inu and all the other ones are following. They're just dumping hard because of this. Because basically they got rug pulled by Vitalik. But this is his right to do. And he just wants to put a stop to it. It is really silly that Shiba Inu could become a big cap within like a week or time. It's just, anyways, this was the big story until Elon decided to dump Bitcoin. So, I mean, yeah. And then something else I found, this article talks about how much energy Bitcoin mining really consumes. Okay. So according to this was back in March. So 2 months ago, but it should be pretty close. If you look at, according to Cambridge Center of Alternative Finance, they estimate that crypto's annualized energy consumption to be about 127 terawatts. Okay, let's just round up. 128. How does that compare? I mean, that looks really bad on at face value because it's between Ukraine and Argentina in terms of the energy consumption. Okay, so at face value like that, it sounds bad. 128. But what about other things? What about other things that people don't pay attention to? For example, gold mining, right? Gold mining. Here we go. Gold mining, the industry takes about 132 terawatts. TWH, terawatts it should be, right? So gold mining takes more energy than Bitcoin. How come no one complains about how much energy gold takes? No one complains about that, right? And what about all the other stuff like banking system? The servers, the printing, the branches, the ATM transportation. Well, banking industry takes 140 terawatts, right? So Bitcoin is not like it's so much bigger than all of these. But I mean, no one talks about these other energy usage. Why not? Why not? Because it's FUD placed upon Bitcoin, because there's nothing else to say about Bitcoin. That's the reason. That's the reason. So I'm looking forward to Pomp to see what he's saying tomorrow. Okay, on CMC. Hopefully he clears the air. Hopefully by that time Bitcoin, comes back up again, which could still happen later today. Let's not forget, Bitcoin is still very strong. Bitcoin doesn't need Elon. Okay, Elon should not be tweeting stuff like this on on Twitter. I know that you have to take it both ways. Okay, when he first tweeted out about Bitcoin, it shot up the market, right? So we all thought he was going to be like a next Michael Saylor, someone that has strong hands, that was going to really carry Bitcoin into the future, right? Being one of the biggest companies on earth and adopting Bitcoin, that's a big deal. But now I guess we have to, if we accept that, we have to take the inverse, the opposite, which is this. And it's just mind-boggling. It doesn't make any sense on any fronts, in my opinion. But with all that said, like I said, Bitcoin will survive. Bitcoin doesn't need Elon. We will get past this. We will get past this. And, sorry, I missed a lot of super chats. I've been, talking a lot. So I apologize for those I missed. Okay. Eduardo said, buy icon was removed, right? What if he was trying to reward a real crypto believers by posting this odd and then clarify his account was hacked? I don't think so, because it's been removed from Tesla's website. So it's not a hack. It's not a hack. It's just really poor decision making on his part and Tesla's part. And trust me, tomorrow Tesla's go dumb. Tesla's go dumb hard. It's gonna be really, really hard. Okay, with that said, going back to track, Bitcoin will survive. Crypto will survive without Tesla and Elon. Here's the thing, okay? So what's the good out of all this? What's the good? The good is you have a major, major buying opportunity right now, right? So over the last few days, we've seen a couple dips here and there, but overall, altcoins and Bitcoin, a lot of them were on discount. There's bargains to be had. And right now, we're seeing it too. Here's the thing. Bitcoin dominance actually dropped even further. I don't know if you guys checked. If you're diversified with your portfolio, your SAT value, your BTC value actually increased, because the altcoins are actually holding better for the most part than Bitcoin. So, here's a prime example. The global market cap is down 10%, while Bitcoin is down 12%. So that's already 2% better, but like something like Ethereum is only down 5% versus 12%. So obviously it's holding better, which is why BTC's dominance is actually going down. It was up a little bit, now it's coming down. So yeah, but like I said, going back, this is a good buying opportunity. For those of you guys this morning, you couldn't get yourself to buy ETH at 4,200. Well, now you could buy it below 4,000 again. This was the same point as like a few days ago, but still you could buy it under 4,000. Same thing with Binance Coin. It was just at 80 this morning. Now you could buy it for 10% less at 611. And same thing with Doge, same thing with Cardano, same thing with XRP, Polkadot, Litecoin. Uniswap is really strong, so not a good day to buy Uniswap. But you know what? Solana is also very strong. But you have a lot of these altcoins that's on sale right now. There's a lot of things on sale. So this is definitely a good time to be dollar cost averaging, okay? Even though this may seem like the bottom, hovering around 50,000, I know a lot of you guys tempted to go all in, right? No, you still be careful. Be careful. Dollar cost average and spread out your buys, okay? So if you're going to put in $10,000, $100,000, $10 million, or even $10, try to spread out your buys so that if the market does go down more, you could buy more and cost average. But if it doesn't, then okay, at least you bought some, right? So you have to be smart about it, but there is a lot of bargains to be had, especially compared to this morning or even yesterday. So yeah, the good that comes out of this is you could buy cheap Bitcoin and you could buy cheap altcoins. Not really cheap. Some of them are still high, but you could buy them at a discount right now. And you could especially buy Bitcoin at a discount. We have not seen Bitcoin at 50,000 or even below 50,000 for, I believe, quite some time. Yeah, April 25th. So I take that back. It wasn't not quite some time. That was only 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. So I take that back. But that kind of shows you how stable Bitcoin has been, in this range between 60,000 and 53,000, right? So now we're a little bit lower, but you could see we bounced off this 48.7. There was this wicked down wick over here because of the liquidations of the longs, but just like last time, which actually went down also below, and it came right back up. We could definitely see that again. But right now, looking like a pretty good buying opportunity. All right, so I'll turn to you guys. I only have my beer today, so I'll do some Q&A. Please, no shitcoin questions tonight. All right, let's ask some real serious questions here. Sushi Swag, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna look at RVP today. How much energy do all Teslas take to charge? The miner energy to secure the network. Yeah, and here's the thing. The energy consumption for Bitcoin also, you realize, secures the network, which is why the Bitcoin network is so strong and not hacked, because it takes so much energy to secure it. It makes it the most secure network on Earth. And you know what? If you look at Teslas, how much energy does it take to dig like raw material, raw earth out of the earth and process that and to make batteries and stuff like that? I mean, there's a lot of reports showing how that's devastating to the planet. So, I mean, you look at it that way. I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about Tesla. I'm actually a big fan of Tesla. I want to see them succeed. I liked Elon. I just don't get this decision. I don't get it. Koala says Tesla sells Bitcoin, Elon crashes. Okay. What's so hard to understand? This will lead to regulations. Yeah, I mean, Elon's already in trouble. SEC's go look into this for sure. They're probably looking into this right now. He's already caught for, saying things and doing things that's considered market manipulation, which is what's happening right now. Brian says, ever since Elon pumped Doge number 4, I lost faith in crypto. Elon, Doge has no real use. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with you there, but yeah, I don't like how Elon wields too much power in crypto, and that's because, you know why? Because he's so beloved, and I say most people like Elon. I think he is like a modern day genius, but he makes questionable decisions at times. Questionable decisions. When he got in trouble before tweeting out that he was going to take Tesla private, and he had funds secured. That was a lie. That's a blatant lie, right? There was no reason to do that. And after he did that, Tesla stock pumped. So obviously, stuff like that does not, it's illegal. You're not supposed to do that. 2 weeks in crypto, Brave New Order says 2 weeks in crypto, 2 years in stocks. Yeah, basically. XLM, it's okay. I'm neutral on XLM. How do you think the Asian market is going to react? They're already open. They've woken up already. Asia is about 13 hours ahead of us, so they've already open. So I think some of this sell-off is due to Asia, but if they were really, really, really planning on selling off, I think the devastation would have been more. But I think it does look like Bitcoin wants to, steady out and level out around this mark right now, around 50,000. If you had to guess, is Elon talking about XRP or HBAR? I don't think he's talking about either one of them. I don't think so. I think who he's. I think he's just saying that. I don't think he's talking to anyone. I think he's just saying something to kind of cover his ass, saying, I'm going to look at something else that is a lot more energy efficient. I don't believe that he's actually looking at any project right now. I don't believe it. Acid, I kind of agree with you. Juan, yeah, I like Flow. I like Flow. If they open up to a U.S. market, I think they're gonna be good. This chat is going nuts. Hey, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Rest assured, I'm gonna be informing you guys, educating you guys along the way, and I'm gonna be covering this fully. Any thoughts on Hashgraph versus blockchain? Yeah, it's more like a DAG kind of. It's just a different way the chain operates. It's supposed to be faster. Was watching digital asset news. Yes, he was talking about Permission.io. Had an interview. Had good things to say. Okay, I don't know what Permission.io. Yeah, I don't really. Tonight is just not a day to look at unknown projects. Today is a day to talk about Elon's decision and good projects to buy. ETH miners made Shiba and all the crap coins. Yeah, I don't know. Shiba is getting rug pulled by Vitalik, and I'm actually glad to see that because as much as people hate Doge, Shiba and all the other, they're garbage. They should be dumped on, and now they are. Jay Tuck, yeah. Do you think maybe it's political to help us secure government contract administration? I'm drinking Jack. I mean, anything is possible. He could be forced to do this. There could be some kind of government contract or government trying to make him kind of halt Bitcoin somehow. I think it's more from pressure from the board. But still, this is just the wrong way to do it. I sold on the way down. What to buy? Atari, they're like a half baked project. I'm not a fan of Atari right now. Yeah, what you should do is not panic sell. If you're selling way down, it's not good. You want to be dollar cost averaging. You want to be buying the dips. Remember, the key is to buy low and sell high, not the opposite. Not buy high and sell low, right? So when things come down, you know it's going to come back up. Bitcoin will come up. So that's why you need to buy low rather than sell. Populous, that's like invoicing kind of play. I never liked that project before, so I don't think they're gonna come back. Maybe I'm wrong, but nah. Do you think he's looking to get? See, you know what would be more creative? Like if he really had a problem with supposed coal, mining supporting Bitcoin, why does he, come out with a solar farm or something? Or just come out with some kind of solution. Say, hey, you know what? I'm creating this. Even though maybe no one buys it, at least you could say he's contributing to it and trying to change things, right? Maybe battery storage cells paired with, solar panels that could power a Bitcoin mining farm or something like that. Like he could be creative. He bought Solar City. He has all this solar stuff. But yeah. Feels like a setup. Watch Tesla come with some way to reduce energy. See, I was just saying that. Why don't they just announce that first? I just don't get it. Top 3 altcoins to buy. Thinking about buying more EOS, Synthetic, and ADA. I don't agree with those. If I was going to pick, I still go with right now. Ethereum has a lot of momentum. It's not going to go away. I would say Cardano is a good pickup. I like Litecoin, Solana, VeChain. Theta, I like these. I think EOS got pumped up way too much, which is why I wouldn't be averaging more right now. But there's a lot. There's a lot of good ones. Look at how strong Polygon is. I believe Elon. I don't think it's just Toshi. Is an opportunity for ETH to flip BTC? It actually could. I actually debated that with Rand this morning. I've said that they could come close. Their dominance could both be in the 30 percentile, right? But the only way Ethereum could really pass Bitcoin is it retains its dominance. It's not going to lose its dominance in DeFi and stuff like that. And plus, if they still continue to have their growth and Bitcoin stalls out, then there is opportunity there. But I don't think it's anytime soon. 2 big super chats for Aaron. Can you give me a shout out to Pangolian Exchange on Avalanche? Okay, so there's some new exchange on Avalanche blockchain, Pangolian. So you guys go check out Pangolian, though I don't know what it is. Why would Elon crash his own bottom line? I don't know. It just doesn't add up. There's something going on. I don't know what's going on. Something just doesn't feel right. And it just this statement, the way it's posted also doesn't feel like right. Like normally if you have a lot of things to say, you would just tweet it out. Separate tweets. This is like a screenshot of a prepared statement, which is something that maybe you want to talk about in an earnings call, or you hold a conference, you say it publicly. You don't take a screenshot of it and tweet it. It just feels off. It just doesn't feel off. Glitch is up. Yes. Okay, good. I mean, I like Glitch, but not sure why. How is it possible that one tweet from Elon made the crypto market lose? I mean, it's a combination of things. I mean, people are just freaked out by this. I mean, here's the thing. I think a lot of fudders will look at this and say, hey, look, even Elon turned bearish on Bitcoin, right? And this whole FUD about, not utilizing fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and stuff like that, this will carry on, right? So this is giving the FUDsters, the naysayers, the ammunition they've been looking for, because they really had nothing else to say other than this energy consumption, right? And Elon just gave it to him. And now everyone is going to point at this and say, hey, look at Elon. Look at why he suspended Bitcoin deposits. I mean, this is giving them that ammunition that Elon should have just addressed this. He's not the most knowledgeable guy in Bitcoin. We know that, right? He could have consulted Michael or Pomp or anyone else and could have just cleared the air. But you know what? Then again, maybe he's being forced to do this. Maybe there's some other motive that we don't know. So, who knows? Gerard, thank you. What's the plan for tomorrow? Morning and afternoon. I think right now the plan is to take advantage. Right now, is obviously, the market is down. This is a good buying opportunity. Very good buying opportunity. Those of you guys that have cash on the side, right? You've been taking profits or you just have more cash. I think it's a good time to buy in. Doesn't mean you go all in, sprout your buys, dollar cost average. If Bitcoin and the market goes down more, you'll be able to buy more and cost average. But this is definitely a good opportunity. Now, on the grand scheme of things, this is not bad, right? Because if you go back even 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we were much, much lower. I mean, Ethereum, just to show you how strong things are, Ethereum, despite this, is still hovering at 4,000, which 2 weeks ago, Ethereum was below 3,000, right? So with that said, not time to panic. This is not like the top. This is not like the bull market is canceled. It's just a temporary dip, okay? So whenever we get temporary dips, you take advantage of it. The coins that take less than 1% Bitcoin energy are ADA, XRP, Doge. Which one do you think is more likely? I don't think he even thought about that. Honestly, I don't think he thought about any of it yet. I agree with you said. Yeah, Elon has not responded. He knows. I mean, he knows the kind of slack he's going to take. And I think he's afraid to respond because anything he says will be there's nothing you can say that makes up for this. Dr. Steven Weinstein says Tesla and Elon is using absolutely incorrect data. Yeah, I agree. Everything about it is wrong. Everything I agree. Everything is just wrong. I lost 30% XLM. Sorry to hear that. I think they are better projects than SLM. Are we still on track with 100,000 BTC or 300? Yeah, this doesn't change things. Bitcoin will survive without Elon. Bitcoin has always survived and thrived without Elon. So this is no different. Obviously, with him on board, it's much better. With him doing this, it's a setback, but still a small step on the way up. So don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Had a dream last night that huge corporation pushed into Litecoin. Could this be a sign? I don't think so. I bought Telcoin at 3 cents. Yeah, Telcoin pickup. Telcoin has been really hot. Took a breather. Now it's coming back up again, so that's actually good. I saw everybody bought it today. Yeah, well, congratulations. He's obviously going to push Dogecoin for Tesla transactions. I think that's true. But you know what? As a reserve currency, why would you select anything else as a reserve currency, right? It doesn't make any sense. If you want to accept Doge, as a Dogecoin as a payment, then great, do it. You don't have to go to this extreme. You don't have to say, okay, we're stopping Bitcoin transactions, but we're going to allow Bitcoin Doge transactions. Again, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Someone says, Susan says, I suppose his rockets are solar now. Maybe once it gets out of the atmosphere, but not when it's trying to go up. All right. I'm losing my voice. I'm also losing my mind. It's still, I like to think I'm an analytical guy. I can see the bigger picture. Okay. I just don't see the bigger picture with this. There has to be some forces behind the scenes that's making him do this. That's the only thing that I can think of. Either the board, wants him to kind of stop taking Doge, or there's a government contract, or I don't know, the banks that are giving him funding or something wants him to stop. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Salakis, appreciate that. Barry Shilber institutions borrow $1 billion to short Doge. Payback, Tesla will use Doge, and Elon will use Doge and Tesla's book. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna put Doge in his books. Matic, I think it's a good pickup, but it's still in the green right now. CZ just replied. I don't know. I was looking at CZ's tweet. I didn't see anything, but let's see. Did Elon say anything else? No, he has not. He's not said anything. Anyone else reply to him? Peter Schiff, of course, can't help but chime in and be a troll. Avalanche and Solana, they're trying to poach Tesla right now. Who else? I don't know who else. No one. I guess Veritech. Yeah, I don't know who else. No good. Okay. But Bitcoin is strong. It's holding. It looks like it wants to come back, right? So again, Bitcoin will survive. Bitcoin will survive with or without Elon. So, I mean, I guess, is Elon Musk bad for Bitcoin? I mean, at this point, I have to say yes. There could have been better ways to handle this. If he really had so much pressure to stop taking Bitcoin as payments, this is not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. And even in the last conference call, they even said, even though despite the fact they sold 10% of Bitcoin, they said they made $100 million, even with that 10% sale. They made over $1 billion overall. It helped them. It helped add to their bottom line. So I don't know. All right, guys. Elon's not looking into ADA, and ADA is not ready for it yet. Not ready for Tesla, at least prime time. Someone asked me, George, are we going to make it? We're going to make it. Favorite dip buy? Right now, I would say, there's so many. I would say the favorite right now would be probably VeChain, because they fell down pretty drastically today, and they're down for the week. But there's so many good ones. I'm just going to go through a list, and I'm going to let you guys go. But let's start from the bottom. You look at like something like Venus and Cello and Harmony. Double-digit losses. I like these a lot. Swissberg is okay. Raven's okay. Helium, a good pickup. Icon is okay. You have Siacoin, that's okay, taking a big dump today. The Graph, Phantom, yes. T-Fuel, Digibyte, yes. Even so, I would say Celsius, I'm not such a big fan of, but Engine, Bat, even Stacks as promised, Hollow, okay. Decentraland, yes. Near Protocol, not in the red, but I do like them. Today, a lot of DeFi plays went up, like something like Sushi, they're down again. Synthetic's okay. Hedra is okay. Zilliqa, Telcoin, now that they're taking a breather. Chili's, yes. Yearn, I'm kind of neutral. Elron, yes. Crypto.com, Compound has been very hot. Yeah, Kusama is still hot. Thorchain, Cosmos, yeah, Pancake Swap, IOTA's okay, Tezo's okay, Terra. I mean, there's a lot of bargains. Neo, Aave, I would not get into because it's still high, but yeah, and then Theta, VeChain, Solana, Chainlink, Uniswap, Polkadot, XRP, Cardano, Doge, Binance Coin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. All on sale. All on sale. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm losing my voice. I'm getting sick to my stomach. What happened today? So I'm gonna let you guys digest this. I'm gonna digest this. Let's wake up tomorrow refreshed, and then let's evaluate and see what happens. But in the meantime, a lot of bargains to be had. Remember, Bitcoin will survive. Crypto market will survive with or without Elon. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. All right, Central Standard Time.